Great rising, everyone. Happy Sunday to each and every one. And welcome to Nefertiti's channel. Welcome. And I hope everyone is feeling fabulous on this great rising day. Yes. So we're going to give up a great big smudge real quick. I know y'all got things y'all have to do, right? Even if y'all just watching Nefertiti and bringing in some love and great vibrations. So we're going to go ahead and clean up these chakras real quick and give up great thanks to the Most High Divine Power. And ask the Most High to come in, step in while we clean and set our atmosphere. So we do clean up our third eye, our crown chakra. And yes, we clean our gates and our portals. And Nefertiti love cleaning up that throat chakra that brings forth wisdom, knowledge, and yes, life. It brings forth life in someone else. Yes, and in myself it brings forth life. So I also clean up that heart chakra, clean it from any blockage. Yes, even for blockage, if I had to have some self-healing from, maybe just last night, who knows? Whatever happened, even in my sleep, I clean that heart chakra and my solar plex. I cleanse it, purify it, burn that fire within me. And yes, I call it that, but it's the root chakra. It's the root. And giving great healing and blessing and great prosperity. Great prosperity to each and every one that's tuning my channel, that's tapped into the love vibration, that's tapped into, yes, to success. But not just for me, but success for anyone, everyone that's living that life and leveling it up to help so they can help someone else. Yes, spreading that great love around the world and putting it in motion that we can do all things that we put our mind, heart to do. We can do it. Yes, we can. We can. So we're going to give a great thanks to ancestors. Nefertiti Ma'at, the glorious queen herself. To the guardian angels that watch over us while we sleep and on the busy highways all day long, doing what we do, enjoying life. And for the ones that passed on and transcend to the other higher dimensions, the other side of life, we send them love. We send them love while they are on their journey. We send them guidance and let them know you might not be in our presence, but we feel your energy every now and then. And sometimes for some of us, we feel it every day. So, if you had some loved ones to pass on, we give great thanks to them as well. We don't leave them out or X them out because they have brought great value into some of our lives, even to challenge us to go to the next level or to drop a seed of growth into our wealth, our abundance of knowing who we are. Thank you, great ancestors, the ones transcend over cousins, friends, loved ones, children. Thank you if you left a great seed. So, Nefertiti told y'all yesterday, I did tell y'all yesterday, that I was going to do a shot of NutraVerse. So, I'm going to do my shot of TLC NutraVerse today. So I want y'all to, if you have your NutraVerse, put me on pause, go get your NutraVerse, and we're going to do a shot together. So that way we can get the big pow wow effect at the same time. Yes. So I'm going to stir it up, shake it up a little bit. Yeah, get it in. And I'm going to pour it into my cap. And y'all probably said, Nefertiti, it seemed like you already have energy. And I do. I went skating last night and had a wonderful, glorious time. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to do this shot. To each and every one that invests in themselves, invest in their health, even if it's with TLC, liquid multiple vitamin, putting back vitamins in your life, in your body, in your temple, restoring what you dished out, what you gave out, what you poured out, even through sweat, energy, whatever you did that caused you to lose from your body. I give great thanks and appreciation to you for leveling up and taking care of your body. And don't be saying, oh, it costs too much. Oh, well, I'm just going to take this. Take it. And I hope it works well for you. Because that's one thing you can know about Nefertiti, my aunt. If it worked well for you, do it. Because everybody is different. So, to the TLC lovers, NutriBurst, power up to you. It tastes so delicious. Y'all know it tastes so delicious. And I was going to say this, right? About me having so much great energy. So I went skating last night, right? I'm not afraid of the children. I love the children, right? So, you know, Nefertiti was out there skating and doing her thing. And, you know, I like to, you know, reflect back. In my childhood, I loved to skate. I love to skate. And sometimes I wasn't always able to skate the way I wanted to in a skating ring or ice skating ring. But now that I'm a grown woman and I can do what I want to do because I choose to do the things that's going to help benefit me. So I reflect back when I'm skating, y'all. I reflect back on my childhood, on how I used to love to go skating. My mother used to always make sure, it seemed like every year, she would buy me a pair of white skates. So thank you, Mom. And I even remember when I was 5 years old, you bought me the skates that you had to push together and you clamped them with the key, and it was made out of stainless steel. So thank you for giving me, if not all of my childhood that I thought I should have had. But thank you for putting some value in my childhood that I can still bring into my life today. So, Nefertiti, when I was out, and yes, today is tea day. I had some things to do, but I'm also going to do a little tea time. I have time for that. So, this tea is real hot, right? So, y'all, somebody said I be turning sideways when I be talking. So, I do listen to people when they tell me about how to better myself on my YouTube channel. So, I do thank y'all for that. And I want to go back to last night, right? I do not put any cream or any sugar in my tea. I love my tea natural. I like to get the whole taste of it, okay? So, when I was out there skating last night, doing what I do, and the kids be so a treat. They like me. Everybody calls me Mom. And you know I like to do those twirls and those skating backwards, and I don't call it flipping back, but just taking that free wheel of skating, just turn around and just feel the atmosphere and feel like just fly back. I got you. So I like to just fly back and just let myself go. And then, you know, I turn around and top it off with a spin. And you know, the kids just love that. So yesterday I was like, let me take a little break. So I went to go sit down, and this little fella, he probably was maybe like, I'll say a good 13, I don't know. But he looked at me and he said, how old are you? And I said, what is it to say? And he said, how old are you? And I said, baby, I am 54. And he said, oh, you look so young. He said, and you skate so good. And I said, thank you, sweetie. And then he was telling his other friend that was sitting there. And you know, I was like, okay, break over with, let me get back on the floor. And I was skating, and I was giving us so much thanks. Thanks, because it's just the little things that we can do in life that helps the younger people and plant a seed. To see that when I get older, I don't have to take life so serious where I can just give up. But when I get older, I can reflect and remember it was a lady that was out there in her upper age, skating, enjoying life, breathing, full of energy, and giving it her best. Giving it her best. And that's a seed that's planted. Planted, because once you tell somebody something, they'll never forget. Especially if they ask you a question. So he had to be looking at me for a period of time to wonder, well, if you're doing all that, how old are you? Why? Why do you have to ask me that question? And I was so glad that I'm able to step up to the plate, because some people, they so shy to tell people their age. They so shy to tell people, how they spread their table and do what they do. And I can say for that, because for a long time, I would not let the outside world see some of the things that I do. But now that, it's 2021, time to level up and do you and walk into your own great creation. Walk into your own divine power. And the ones that receive you, they will. And the ones that will not, let them go. Let them go and enjoy your life and enjoy your life journey, right? So that's what today is all about. Yesterday Nefertiti came on the scene, me again, and I was talking about spinning that wheel. And when you were spinning the wheel, making your life, choosing your choices, fixing whatever was off balance, it still reflects in someone else's life. Whether it's good or it is bad, it reflects in someone else's life. Because again, you never know how many people or who is watching and paying attention to you. Now, I do have some very great secrets, but I do not wish to share. I don't share everything because I know everyone is not for me. And that's not saying you speaking in doubt. Baby, that's the truth. When you find someone, everyone in the whole wide world that is for you, come to me and let me know, where did you find this creature from, okay? Because even, dogs bite. So you just have to learn how to keep some things to yourself. Everything is not for everyone. Everyone cannot handle what you have to say. And sometimes everyone cannot handle you just being your own unique self. And that part, you show the best version of you. And that part that you want to hold, that you don't want the whole world to try to get to, then you keep it to yourself. That's why I say even when I make my spiritual baths, right? Even though I do my spiritual salts, yes, I do use a lot of products, but I also use a lot of herbs that I put in my products that's healing herbs, that are spiritual tools. And I don't share them to the whole world, because I believe when you are doing some creative things to bring about a great change, you have to cherish it. You don't just say, here, take it. When you value something, you hold it as value. And you hold it close and dear to you. Now, if you get ready to transcend and go to that next level of life, if you want to leave your ingredients and your legacy for your children, that's what you do. But when you are bringing yourself up, when the Most High is leveling you up, and you have special ingredients that work well, you do not give it out like that. You don't. Even when you buy a cake, a box cake mix, they have ingredients on the back, and everybody's ingredients is different. Chocolate cake, vanilla cake, strawberry cake, the ingredients are different. But sometimes you can find somebody say, well, I just put this in that and it worked well. Cake just tastes better. It came out better. It was more fluffier. And then sometimes you say, well, what did you put in there? And people won't even tell you. They say, oh, girl, don't worry about that. I'm going to drink me some water because I had that vitamin. They'll say, girl, don't worry about that. Enjoy your cake, sweetie. Enjoy your cake, and then I'll give you a slice to take with you. Everybody's not going to tell you everything, right? I had to come to that conclusion. Do y'all love tea? I love tea. I love tea. And I love it when it's like natural, you know. Even if it's a mint tea or a morning tea or a miracle tea or just a tea from natural leaves. I love tea. And y'all do know the queens love tea, right? So, you can't tell people everything. And I learned this by listening at someone today. And they were saying that don't tell everything, because one reason, people come into your life and you don't even know why they come into your life. Some people come into your life to find out all your secrets. Some people come into your life to try to be kind of like you. Some people come into your life to love you and just want to get some of that motherly love. And some people come to gain wisdom and strength. And some people come just for a touch, just for a healing, just for a blessing, just for anointing. Some people come to you just for that. I have people that don't even call me until they need some oil. I'm sorry, I put you out there, and hopefully, you know, you won't see this video. But I have people that don't even pick their phone up and say, how you doing? Until they need something. And I used to be so fine with that, because that was a part of me that didn't mind giving out so much. But now that I have learned and leveled up of how much value I have learned to tune it down. So this is going to be an end of my video, and I will do a part later. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness. I really hate to bring my video to a close, but it is what it is. You know, I have things I have to do, and I think I said what needs to be said. If you can be help to someone, help someone out. You don't have to give them all your energy. You don't have to give them all your secrets, all your tools. But if you can just step in someone's life and help them out by even just making a video that's simple and just putting out great information, giving out a morning speech of how you want somebody's day to be prosperous and wealth, and that you want their day to be beautiful and lovely, and you want them to just learn how to just love themselves. It's simple things that we can do. You don't have to make it so big and grand. Nefertiti spreads her stuff like this because I like products. I like products. I'm a part of a product. And this is what I love to do. So when my table is always spread, you know, even with tea, because I love tea, yes. So these are things that I don't mind sharing with people. The teas, the detox, the NutriBurst, the take you a nice spiritual bath, because you have a spirit live inside you that wants to relax and breathe and enjoy its life as well. So I bring you valuable tips that bring me value in my life. And I don't try to make things complicated. I just bring forth the truth. Now, if you kind of bend me and make me feel a certain way, it will come out, because I learned how to balance my scale. I could be nice, sweet, the wonderful, loving person that I am. That's on this scale. But on this scale right here, you might be the, you know, said something that bent Nefertiti way out the way that really was not necessary. Because like I said, anyone that know me, and you can say, yeah, I know her, but anyone that know me, that live in the house with me, and I'm not talking about relationship. My daughter is always commenting on my video. Truth. Because when you are connected with someone, you see them for who they are. You know if they tell the truth, and you know if they're lying. So when my daughter posts and say, Mom, you look beautiful, or thank you, and I agree, I give her ups for that. Because everyone don't even have their own family back to say, yes, they tell the truth. They are who they are. So it's a time to give the blessings, and it's a time to say, no, you're wrong. You're lying. You're not telling the truth. I don't like that. And yes, you kind of piss me off. So when you learn how to balance it and quit trying to be nice and letting everything just ease you by, that's that wheel. That's the wheel turning. Turning in your life, your situation, what you making your life out to be. Is you making your life out to be anybody can come in and corrupt it and say and do anything to you and you supposed to be pleased? Baby, I have what you call tea for that. I have tea for that. Because no way are you weak? Is this a weak-minded person watching my video? I'm going to go ahead and extend it. If it's somebody that's, you don't consider yourself weak-minded, okay? You might consider yourself as easy breezy. You don't mind helping someone, just catering other people because you believe in that, you know, I'm just that nice person. I'm just that nice person, so I don't mind people. But listen, it's okay. I was nice. People said things to me and I just brushed it off and like, oh well, whatever. You know, whatever. But the will, I didn't let that stitch was jumping out. So far of my life was this jumping out of line. And every time I tried to line it up, it didn't line up right because I wasn't balancing my life. And it took Nefertiti, the divine, glorious queen, to come into me and say, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you balance because that's what you need. You need to learn how to balance your life. And did I balance it overnight? No, it took me some years to gain my strength and my courage to say enough is enough. If you don't value me, step. If you don't like me, who cares? Move on. So sometimes people don't like you because you're not that nice. Piece of rug that they used to dust their feet off and step on your back. So you have to learn to cut people off and get your life back on that wheel and move it in the direction that you want to go. So when you look at your life, it may not have been perfect, but at least you went and took the time to go back and correct and fix anything that was broken, that wasn't stitched right, that the pattern was off. You fixed it. And you didn't go around trying to fix that person. That's their job. That's your job, and that's your duty. You fix you. You handle you. You do what you do for you. That's your life. When it comes into balance, balance your life. And that means don't let nobody just treat you like you are less. If you do, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to balance it and gain your strength and become the great queen or the great king that you want to be. And don't let anyone try to set your standards. Don't let anyone try to make you feel less than because you don't have a college degree, because you don't have a college degree, because you don't have the great speech like you just stepped out of the Morehouse, or you don't have the great home like it's on top of Beverly Hills. But that does not depreciate the value that you have in yourself. It could have been something in your garment years ago that put you in that situation. But you don't have to stay there. You just got to fix what's broken and reknit it and get it in balance and come up and be that person that you choose to be in this time. Like I said, in your divine time, everything has divine time. Every person has their own reason to be here on this planet. Whether it be to spread love or chaos. Everyone has a reason to be on this planet. So everyone has their own choice, their own free will. So no, Nefertiti not doing it. I love you, young people, old people that respect me. I don't give out my love to people that disrespect me. That's energy, baby. No, I take it back. That's energy that I can use for myself. So y'all pouring out energy to negativity, stop it. And save that energy for yourself. Save that energy so you won't be so tired and exhausted where you don't feel like getting up at 6 a.m. and going jogging, where you don't feel like you want to go to the gym, where you don't feel like you want to go skating, where you don't feel like you want to go golfing, where you don't feel like you want to do anything that's going to bring you value. That's because you gave out too much energy and too much information about yourself. Keep it in check, boo. Keep it in check. Learn how to value you. Don't wait on the next person to come up and say, here, I'm giving you value. I can care less. I can care less if you give me value. If you do give me value, thank you. Thank you, and I appreciate you as well. And I wish that all the abundance of wealth and health that you desire flows back to you for giving me that great energy. And you can feel real energy from fake energy. So when somebody is giving great positive energy, thank you. And you won't feel weighed down. You won't feel like you tapped out of the game. But it is best if you have to disconnect from people, just do so. And get and connect with self. And the Most High power. And I always say it doesn't even matter. Everyone has their own soul salvation. Your own way you reach your God. The own way you reach your higher power. How you practice, what you do, that's your business. People need to really get in tune and tap with that. And sometimes, people still stuck and they feel if you don't do certain things in a spiritual way, that you're not doing right. But who told you that you are the God of anybody to tell anyone how to do their spirituality? No one has that right. No one has that right. I never claimed that right. I tell you to do what's best for you. Because I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to do what's best for Nefertiti. Because so many times, that portal, that sacred portal, people pour their negativity energies telling you that I would do it this way if I was you. But if you ask them a question about how to do it, they don't know nothing. They can't help you out a bit. But when you do it, someone always step in and said, I would do it this way. I wouldn't do it that way. Now, I'm not talking to my nice friend that told me the other day about, we talked about something that would help my YouTube channel out. I'm not talking about you, sweetheart. Mwah. Most blessings and love to you, because you did tell me that you watch my channel. So I thank you for that. But to the ones that come in and want to try to tell you what to say, how to say it, what to practice, what to put on your table, you have no right to that. I don't have no right to that. I always didn't like when I go on YouTube and I watch these wonderful speakers, wonderful teachers, and I'm listening to them, and people have so many negative comments. And I was like, these people are giving you pointers. They already up there. They already there. They already have their own business. They already successful. They already authors. They already have their own book. These people already have their own TV shows. These people already have their own company. These people don't even go to work on somebody else's job. And I be looking at these comments like, wow, you must be somebody that's broke and you must be mad. Because if somebody giving Nefertiti some good advice, I'm going to listen and I'm going to take it in. Because I done heard so much negativity, or you cannot do that channel. Oh, I don't want to do that with you. Or I don't think you should say that. Or I think you should post that. You do your own channel. You do your own side business. You level up the way it's best for you to level up. If serving the Most High brings you value, brings you good health, brings you good wealth, and brings you great energy and gives you strength, then stay on your path with your God. Because there's plenty of gods. It's many gods. And I didn't just say that. The Bible said that. The Bible said it was plenty gods. It's many gods. So don't say Nefertiti, you said that. I told y'all, if I'm saying something, do a research. And come back and say, Nefertiti, that's not what that said. That's not what that said. Because I can say something that's not right. I can. I'm not perfect. You looking for a perfect person? You looking for that perfect person that can't say or do anything? They got to walk a white line straight? You be that person. I ain't trying to be that person. Because I'm going to learn my lesson. And what the Most High going to teach me, I'm going to learn it. And the only way you're going to learn something if you fall off. You think you're going to learn something, you perfect? You do it. I ain't doing that. You do it. You live that perfect life like that. I'm going to live when I'm obedient to what the Most High is teaching me. And when it get off balance, I'm going to use the tool of the scales of my ox. And I'm going to use the law. And I'm going to balance it out. I'm going to balance it in my life. And hopefully, like the little boy was sitting there watching me skate, hopefully you'll take those tools and say, and give it up to one of our famous musicians that passed away. Give it up to him while he's traveling on to his next journey, lifetime, whatever him and his Most High, God, whatever decide they want to do. I do give him much respect. So, just like the little boy that's watching me yesterday, never know what's in his mind, in his household, what he's going through, with even knowing about the coronavirus. Never even knowing if he might even have pressure from other kids to do the wrong thing or do the right thing. Because you never know who you affecting, right? So he could have been looking and saying, man, I had seen so many people die. I had seen so many people go to jail. I had seen so many people just give up. I had seen people that's successful. But how do they stay successful? And how long do it last? He probably was asking me about my age because the artist that just passed away was 50. And he probably looked at me and said, well, she's 54. She's still strong. You never know the impact that you are putting on someone's life. Just by taking care of your own self, you could be a great example. Just by shining your light, you can be a very great influence on someone else that said, you know what, I'm going to give up. I don't think anything can be done in my situation. I'm going to give up. So there are many people that come to that conclusion. So, on that note, hit the like button, share, subscribe, like, do what you do, get some tools off my table. And till the next time, enjoy your tea and also enjoy your NutriBurst. And if you have not purchased my lovely detox bath or my love bath, do so. If you need some great tools, go to my website. I will leave a link below. And most of all, get love for yourself. Mwah. Love you. Until next time, peace. Mwah. Be whole.